Hi guys, everyone. Welcome again. I think we've not been here for a couple of days, 1 or 2 days, but it feels like it's been forever. So we're back and we're excited like anybody else in the house. So welcome, join, share, and let's have a quick chat, guys. So Anita, welcome, sis.
Good evening, everyone. It's lovely to be here again. We've got absolutely amazing stuff to talk about tonight after Saturday, haven't we? So really excited, really looking forward to tonight.
Yeah, just like Marty said earlier on, there's just excitement in the air.
Yeah.
The week ahead is pregnant, so it's excitement. Hi, brother Colin.
Hello, thank you, Mr. Comfort. Greetings, everyone. We are here again. Yeah, it seems to be very, very long, but we are all excited and happy to be here. Thank you, Mr. Comfort.
Yeah, sure. Thank you too. Thanks for joining, brother Andy. Are you excited?
Absolutely. Saturday was awesome, but tomorrow we've got everything going, and we took an awful lot of data. So yeah, really excited.
Yes. Hi, Sister Fumi. Welcome, sis. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. So looking forward to tomorrow. Excellent. Thank you very much. Everyone, you're welcome. Please join in the discussion today. And also, if you are not infected with the excitement, get ready to get infected with that tonight.
Oh yes.
Stack
That's
of
the way to go, sis. Yes, either you're infected tonight or not at all, and never at all, never anymore. So, guys, of course, we all saw it, we experienced it, we saw the numbers popping in, and all of those, and that's just why we are here for two things. What did you see on Saturday? Did you experience it firsthand? How did it feel? And secondly, we are going to discuss the fact that we all at this point need to look at the big picture. Let's make it as free as freedom. So whoever is starting, if you think that we should start with looking at the big picture first, just go for it. I always like to start with Anita for some reason. Anita, are you interested?
Okay. Yeah, look, we've had people, I've heard people and I've even had messages sent. Oh my God, so we're still not ready to go. We still don't have the product, and what am I supposed to tell my team and all of this stuff? And you're like, wow, honestly, are you kind of on the same planet as the rest of us? Because this is mega, to be in this position now where, I think Red said it was like 15 people or whatever went on to Zoom the very first time. And Saturday, we've got like nearly 5,000 on there. And I know that we weren't all able to be on each one, but I was definitely on at one point. And just I was like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? And it was just so exciting. It was just to be on there, and just to be able to see people and see our product and just feel so proud. People need to feel really proud of what we've got there, because it's our first paid product. And the thing about that is first impressions count. So the reason why Ash isn't just going to go, oh, well, it's sort of ready, get it out there, because first impressions count. And when people see this product for what it is, they are going to be blown away. That's it. We are, as I say before, home and dry. That is it. We're a household name with one product. Anything that comes after that, if a product came along and it wasn't so great, if there was a product that was a bit of a flop, it doesn't matter. You've already wowed the public with what you've got. And that's why people need to be patient for the best product that's going to start the ball rolling and start us earning money and really, giving the success that Ash wants for us. So just be patient, guys. Start seeing the bigger picture. You look at what has got where we are now, from one man and his dream to, crikey, a train station with our name on it, and now a product that's going to absolutely blow the others out of the water. It really is it.
Yes, I know, Anita. I'm happy. Guys, kindly mute. Let's. Well, our connect is here very soon. It's going to be over. You know, there's one thing you say which I really like. You're asking if somebody is still coming back to you to say, "What do I tell my people?" Like, are you in this planet with us? Because those people of yours you're talking about are supposed to be here testing and sharing their own experience. What is the big picture here? Did we ever know that you will be talking about sharing your experience being live on All Connect? So, Andy, take up from there. Just go. It's free. Say anything you want to say.
I, as you guys all know, I'm not particularly technical, so I shall leave that bit to Collins to explain. But for me, being able to get on, seeing the numbers that were on there, everything is about data collection. And the fact that they managed to collect lots and lots of data to enable them to take it to the next level. As Anita said, when Zoom first launched, it could hold 13 people. We had 5,000 or nearly 5,000 on the other day, which was phenomenal. Now, what they do is they get them on, make sure it's stable, and then close it and take the data from that. So they were doing that constantly throughout the day, which is fantastic. But when you did get on, you can see the clearness, the crispness of the picture, all of the various aspects to it. So much easier to deal with than OConnect. So when this does go and goes global, then it's going to reach an awful lot of people. Just think about this for a moment. Ours is unlimited. So at some point in the future, you could have 100,000 plus people on a call. Yeah. And what could that do for businesses? This is an incredible opportunity. So yeah, really excited. Loved Saturday. Stayed up late again. All good.
Definitely, it was such an excitement. Andy, I worked on Saturday, so I missed the first part of it. The moment I was just signing off, they say next meeting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. I say, yay! And I made it. It's so fun. And when you are there, you feel like dreaming, that kind of dream come true. So let's hear from Sister Fumi first before Brother Collins. So
Okay, sorry to bust your bubbles, all of you, really. I never got on any, but I'm as excited as I was when I'm trying to get to any of them because I couldn't. And sorry, I'm a late bird, so I had to go sleep. So, but I'm still excited to see when I do see it, when I do get in there tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to that because every take that was there, I was there, but I couldn't. So for whatever reason, I'm still excited. And I think I was the first one that got on the WhatsApp. I said, and then when I managed to get in, it had finished. But that's me. That's my own take on it. But I'm still very much excited to see how the whole thing is that everyone's talking about tomorrow. So that's me.
sure, sure, sure. So, Brother Collins, how was the feeling on Saturday? We started, Andy, like you're saying, because very soon before we know it, we'll be hosting 100,000 people upwards, right? But remember, on Saturday, I was very excited that it started. The very first phase of it was 300. That was great, wasn't it? And then at the end of the day, we're counting 4,000 plus, almost 5,000 people. That was, it's just like, wow. So people should be excited. Brother Collins, let's go on this, please.
I'm speechless. Oh, connect, I'm just looking and I'm dreaming. I said, is it real or not? Because we've been hearing this O Connect and everyone is wondering. O Connect is more than a webinar platform. For those who log in the first time, because you have to log in, and when you see the dashboard, all what you're seeing, the video conferencing, webinar platform, all of those things within the O Connect framework is massive. And then when you click and you get to the webinar, because what we did was the webinar platform, the moment we got onto the webinar platform, it was massive. As Andy said, the pictures, tell it, the emojis, It was just so beautiful. You know, the clap and everything, you know, the system is just so much, it's just automated in a way that you don't have to just celebrate and shout. Everything is just there. But as Andy said, you know, they can take almost 100, and I said more than, and soon it will be unlimited. But this is a strategic move. You know, you need to test. You test. You know, you just, like you said, okay, I want to scale. You scale it up. You stabilize. So that's why they went. You know, the first time O Connect was launched, it was 100 plus. That was just to test the system. Now we move to what, to 1,000 or few 500, as Comfort said, and then move up to 1,000. So it's about scalability and then stabilize. So if there is any issue, they can look at those issues and say, okay, let's fix this issue. Because the moment you open it, you know, to 100,000 or infinity, there will be too many issues, and that issues you cannot handle. You don't know where the issues is coming from. So you need to, you know, scale it a little bit and then look at the little issues. Say, okay, I want 100 people first. Let me look at the issues that will occur when we max 100. Then you scale it up again. You look at the issues, you fix it. You know, you do little tweak and then you scale it up again. Now we are talking about 5,000. What will happen tomorrow? Tomorrow, because now they already know that the system can handle 5,000. Now scale it up again, and then what will happen? Because the base is already there. We know it is infinite, but you cannot just open it like that. You need to scale it a little bit gradually until we hit that max. So that is exactly what ONPASSIVE is doing. Scalability and then stabilize. You scale up, you stabilize, you fix
Right.
the issues, and you go. And that's where we are going. So
Stack the
Comfort, thank
cool
you very
and
much.
stabilize. Stack the
Yeah,
cool and stabilize. You know,
yeah.
it's so fun. It's really fun. For some reason, since Saturday, I don't know if some of you know Tyler Perry. If not, watch Tyler Perry and hear his climb and maintain. That is what Ash is doing now. Climb and maintain. Guys, watch Tyler Perry and see that is just what's happening now. The excitement is real. Anita, we started from somewhere else, and the team wanted it otherwise. So you have not yet said what your experience was. Did you succeed in joining on Saturday at all, or what exactly was your experience?
Yeah. I mean, I managed to get on the very first one. So as in the first one on Saturday. So I got straight on there, and I was, oh my God, I'm in, and I was really excited, but I was really worried in case I did something, you know, and I was looking, God, what should, you know, normally you can't press anything, you know, if you're not on the panel. And well, one day maybe I will be, but anyway, so I could see my name up there. I could see me up there, and I thought, oh my God, can they hear me? And I was sitting there, I hadn't even brushed my hair was a mess and everything. And I was thinking, my God, what if they can hear me? What if they can see me? What if I'm accidentally on there? And I was panicking for a moment because I could see my name up there. And so, yeah, I didn't have a clue whether I was actually on it or not. But the excitement was just amazing because I thought, and it's stupid, isn't it? But I was like, oh my God, quick, brushing my hair like this. And they probably obviously couldn't see me, but you know, you don't know, do you? It's new. And you're thinking, what if they press something by mistake? What if they can actually hear me shouting in the kitchen? You'll have to finish dinner now because that's it. I'm on this and I'm glued here. That's it. You
Of
do
course.
dinner. I'm not moving. So yeah, I was on there, but sadly, then the next time round, I had Dr. Sohar. Sohar, it made me jump. I obviously hadn't come out, and suddenly I've got her on there with all this music, and it really made me jump. And oh my God, you know, she's sort of I forget the exact words now. I'm sure someone else must have heard that as well. I don't know, but it was just that you know, while you're waiting for the host to start the meeting, welcome to the meeting, and it would get over and over. So I sat there for about an hour just listening to, I think, why don't I even mute this thing? You know, but I didn't want to. So, you know, the excitement does take over. And you know, I know some people wouldn't have done that. They wouldn't have kept listening to that. But I didn't know what was next going to happen. So, you know, guys, what I'm trying to say is some people, oh, I can't be dealing with this or whatever it is. And we know people have done that. But for us that have been here a long time, trust me, sitting there and getting on there was just so amazing. It was overwhelming. But of course, I then didn't get on again after that. And sadly, a little bit like Fumi, it got to a point where I was just, oh my God, I just couldn't stay awake anymore because I've got a bit of an eye issue going on. I couldn't even see my screen anymore. I thought I'm going to press something wrong here. So yeah, you know, it's amazing. I can't wait until tomorrow. And as Fumi said, even if you don't get on, just knowing what is going on and how and people are getting on there and the numbers are increasing and they're increasing, we're all a step closer, and that's what people have to remember. Every single day we are closer and closer and closer, and you just I just there's nothing else that's exciting me more than ONPASSIVE right now, and there really isn't, and that's the truth.
The excitement is real.
Yeah.
That's mute. I don't know where this is coming from. Yeah. So our sister in the house, Polly Cherry, says she just enjoyed pressing on the emojis. I think everybody came out with something. Right. I saw the emojis coming up. I was very excited. That I didn't know where to click them, but then I saw them coming up. I was like, oh my God, I've never seen this anywhere on any of these platforms. We have quite a few of them out there, but I've never seen one, live when people are holding a meeting and the emojis are coming out live. It's so beautiful, and that's just it. So, Colin, before we move on to another thing, there's something that Angie said earlier on that I would like you to add your voice and maybe give a bit more explanation from the technical perspective. When Andy says, like Saturday, what they did, they've gathered a lot of data and it's going to help them and so on. What does he mean here? We just want to get a bit of more information about, more understanding on that, please.
Yeah, so thanks, Comfort. Yeah, that's really massive for ONPASSIVE because, we are testing now on live data. And the more data we collected from the founders, the more they can analyze it behind and then see some of the issues. Because normally when you look at when they are, for instance, they start from the beginning where OConnect was developed, they use dummy data to test all of those. They say it's not real live data. It's just data that they have it and they can use that to test. But this is the time where we're doing the real test, and they call it the volume testing, to see how the performance will be depending on the volume of customers, number of people coming in to hit that platform. And this is the live data. So it is different from using a dummy data. So this is live, and when we manipulate the software, the way we go and then go into that, click on those emojis, it's like we are using it live. So they are analyzing it, collecting all those volume of data and see how the system will perform with this live data, which is massive for ONPASSIVE. As we said, it will just continue like this, and tomorrow it will be massive again, because just imagine when they open to 10,000 people, 20,000 people coming in, and all of us are coming in live. That's our data coming in and hit that platform. That's so amazing. And the system is not blinking. It's just there. Stanley, those who stay late in the night, they said they were just there and nothing was shut down until the host ended the session. So nobody was kicked out. But now this is the time we are really enjoying what we're supposed to enjoy, the beauty of OConnect with our live data. So that's exactly what Andy is saying. Yeah.
Yes, I think I get it very, very clearly. Andy, thank you for bringing this up, because I get it now. And I think I can explain this to someone. That's the power of learning. That's the power of information. That's the power of the education we're getting here for free. Sister Gladys, you better thank my sister Polly Cherry, because you just heard what Colin said. It's because she was enjoying the emojis that they will have some more information and data to analyze so that it gets even sweeter tomorrow. So everything is fun. So Andy, this afternoon I was listening to Marty, and he said he can't be bothered trying to convince people anymore. This word convince is something that we need not use it. However, it keeps coming. And I think people come like Anita said earlier on, oh, what do I tell my people, and so on and so forth. So I just felt the same like Marty. I don't know what others think. I can't be bothered trying to convince that, oh, everything is fine. But at the level at which we are, what should real founders, the visionaries, be saying, be doing, be thinking about now? I don't know if
well, personally, I think it's most amusing because the vast majority of those that aren't plugged in are, oh my god, it didn't work, it didn't work. Whereas the ones that are plugged in have been listening to what's going on, go, oh my god, look at this. You know, they're total there's a total difference here. So have trust, have faith. At the end of the day, this is coming. This is a game changer, guys. Yeah, they get this so that we have it with, you know, an open capacity, and the world is our oyster. Just think if they did an event. Let's say they did a huge event, and there was an invite around the globe, and we had 1 million people on the call. You know, those 1 million people get to see the product for free, but they register. Now, if they want it, great. If they don't, not a problem. But it's not just OConnect. It's all of the other pieces of the puzzle, and we've only seen a few pieces at the moment, and those are phenomenal in their own right anyway. But OConnect is a game changer. The potential that this has is far greater than what has been created in the past, you know, in the video conferencing world. So, guys, this is amazing what they've done and what they've been able to achieve to date. And with the collection, all the collection of this data, as Colin's quite rightly pointed out, this makes a world of difference to the tech guys, because they can use this, tweak it, make it better, tweak it, make it better, tweak it, make it better. So next time, as Colin said, we could have 10,000 people on the call, or 20,000 people, or even more than that. We don't know. At the end of the day, this is huge. And once we do go global, people are going to be scratching their head going, now, why didn't I understand that first time round? Because all these people are just going to be coming in to start using the products.
That's very true, and many people are going to discover at the end how stupid they were. I'm sorry, guys, forgive my language, but that's how it feels, because it's just as easy as following up, right? Because when I came back from work, I was like, oh my god, I've met this, I have to enter. I called Collins, and he told me, fill out the form, go do everything, then come back again to that form, click on to that link, click on it, and you'll be in there. Before he finishes saying it, I said, I'm inside, you know. So it's just about learning. Call Collins, call Andy. Even if a brand ambassador called me from Canada, but I was busy. We had a chat today. So I just needed help to enter, but I'm hoping that I'll enter tomorrow. That's the excitement that it should be. However, some people get so quickly derailed because they learn only from the negative direction. Guys, bear with my background. And then they go now. People are going and looking for other stuff to do, going to seek help where they didn't find help before finally finding the savior on passive, like going to do those other stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff. What advice should we be giving people here? I don't know where to start from, because it's embarrassing, but then people are calling, can I go now getting this, or can I join this group and do this and get some few coins here and there? Will it really help, Sister Fumi, or people should pay attention to the big picture here and get this thing going?
Definitely they need to pay attention to what is happening here, because take for example when Anita said that, yes, I didn't get in, but by the time I got in it had finished, but I still stayed there and read through the interface, everything that was put there, video conferencing, this one, that one. I sat down there actually reading that. So you need to, it is your business. So even I wouldn't say, because I'm not in a place where to tell people what to do, but as in business wise, I will advise that you still plug in and get to know what is happening, because it is your business after all. And you can go to the website and also read about what O Connect is about. You can get more information there as well. But as per you going to do extra stuff, I don't know about that. If you were already doing it, continue doing it, because people need to make a living. So I'm not going to be in a place where they say, oh, it was for me that said they shouldn't do anything. If it's to make a living and put food on your table, in the meantime, do that. But please, that does not negate or means that you should neglect your main business, because this is eventually you're going to round all those up and concentrate on this. This is your main business, because whatever, once we hit the ground and start running, whatever you are going to make as apples from here, I'm telling you, those ones will be like chicken change, I would say, you know. So you need to focus. You doing extra things does not mean you don't focus, because if you don't focus now, then there's a guarantee you will not even have a clue of what your business is all about, and nobody is going to run it for you, because we have gone past the how will I call it, the tutoring age, where we have to tutor you. It's your business now. We have gotten to a place where my people say in a simple language, which I will interpret to you in English, that oh, alágẹmọ ó ti bí ọmọ ẹ̀ náà, kò sí nǹkan tó máa fi ṣe. That means a woman has given birth to a child. That child is now fully grown. You are not going to go and help that child to do some things anymore. So that child is going to be independent. So we are getting to that stage now. You are not going to call on Sister Comfort, no matter how nice they are, or Bra Andy or Bra Collins, to come and help you to run your business. It's your business. So you need to pay full attention to what is happening right now, regardless of whatever else you go and do to make some extra cash to feed your family or to put food on your table. But this you need to pay good attention to. Thank you, Sister Comfort.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, sis. I don't you to be honest, I know that you just want to let people decide for themselves. I just want to be blunt. I can't go engaging myself in any other thing now. I better get a quick job, cleaning job, or just something around and do than to start some other thing online which is not on passive. To be honest, I will be blunt. I would advise people like that. So go get a cleaning job, just get something around and do while you wait for on passive. But then people have their choices, like you say, sis. I think that's the best way to go. Let people go for it, but then advise them on what to do. So Anita, it's open. What do you want to add? What new thing do you want to bring to it? Choice is yours now.
Well, you said a couple of times to me about, what to tell your team sort of thing. And I'm only saying this because of somebody that came to me moaning, as whinging, what are you supposed to tell them when these things happen? And you know something, they actually said to me, I'm getting fed up with hearing leaders saying, well, if you don't like it, get a refund. Why on earth would they tell us that? And I said, look, I'm going to tell you the same thing. If you're not happy, go press the button. Otherwise, be patient, get engaged. Okay, if you're struggling of what to tell your team, as you put it, tell them to start waking up and start really, really engaging, because this is their business at the end of the day, and we are beta testers. So if we all had the attitude of, oh, we'll let everyone else sit and do the beta testing, there'd be no beta testers coming forward. And we need to do this now. In some time down the road, we're going to all look back on this and be so proud to be able to say we beta tested that product. We were part of it. We literally was part of that whole journey. Other people that aren't engaging, they don't understand that because they're not engaging. The more somebody engages, the more they're going to be really right there. And, it's like, you get up in the morning, you need your daily dose of what things you're going to do today. Like Andy keeps saying about lists and things, I got up, I'm now in the habit of getting up and thinking, right, I'm going to request 10 friendships today. Not obviously founders. Okay, so looking down there, right, oh yeah, that'd be great, we've got the Manchester event, okay, coming up. Have a look who's on your Facebook that lives in Manchester, who look up Manchester, you find an awful lot on there. So obviously once you've got links, I know exactly who I'm gonna be inviting along. So it's little things like that. You're building your business, and it's fun. It's like just even going onto the blog. I mean, my God, you know, I was learning some stuff on the blog this week as well, you know, and I'm not technical either, but it's like spend a bit of time on the blog, have a look at, you know, making some more friends on Facebook, whatever. All these things that Andy spoke about them as well. But just like looking at the video, my God, you know, everybody must have seen the video. If they haven't logged in, they probably haven't seen it's in the pop-up. Okay, but the intro to ONPASSIVE ecosystem video, the 2-minute video, it's amazing. For God's sake, if you look at that and you see what the customers are going to see, you just can't wait. You just cannot help but be excited. So I would say to people, go watch that video. That's what you can imagine now. You know, your customers are going to be seeing that. You know, the menu, the marketplace, my wallet, my users, my subscriptions, my orders, and then you can save your favorites and you know, my contacts, all those things. But the great thing is you're seeing what the ecosystem's going to look like. How amazing is that? We've seen what we can see when we log in, but they didn't make that video out of thin air. That's what it's going to look like. And it's amazing. So my advice is go log in, okay, to your back office, look at the pop-up that's there and watch the 2-minute video. If that doesn't excite people, you might as well go and press the button.
I know. I say that really quick these days, Anita. There are no two ways of saying it. So, Collins, it's your turn to go. Just to say something. You may add, you may subtract, you may come from another angle. Choice is yours.
Yeah, so we're looking at it. I was just like a little bit distracted because Lynn just sent me something. So what I'm just saying here is for those who come into ONPASSIVE as a distractor, you are doing harm on your own self, because I believe one day you will be exposed. You know, there are names. You have Stricado, who is just there going around trying to put a face of praising. I'm saying this because you are here. You are doing harm, because one day you'll be put to shame. Stricado, listen to me, because you know nothing about technology. I don't think, maybe you are something else. You know, we don't want people like you around here. But listen to me. If you are a blogger or you are somewhere, you are doing harm, because this is how you mislead people. Go around, mislead people, lure them into business, and then destroy them. People like you. So I just want to put that, because you are a distractor. Yeah, looking at what they've said, for those who are really complaining, it comes to ONPASSIVE, please plug in, because there are a lot to do. Those who have not seen it, go into ONET. I just posted now this webinar on ONET, you know, and it's running on ONET. You can't complain that you don't know what to do.
You've been running live on ONET.
No, sorry, I've put it
Okay,
on
the link.
ONET. Yes, I've put it on ONET, the link on ONET, and
Perfect.
people will watch it. Those who are coming in, they'll watch it. It's running live because ONET is there. Once you register on ONET, go is public, you know, and you can watch what we are just doing now. I don't think I'll put anything on any other platform other than ONET. So I'm just passing this news so Tricado can hear that ONET is more than what you can think of, because I'm using it now and I'm posting everything, and those who are in there, they are watching it now. Just to say that we are not defending ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE will defend her own self, because the technology speaks for herself. Everything is so beautiful. It's crystal clear. We were there from the beginning, not really from the beginning, but we saw it growing as a baby, and now it's stopped there. You cannot compare any mailing system like OMail. That is it, Ricardo. Listen to that. Nothing you can compare. If you like, now you are there, register to ONPASSIVE site. Go to onpassive.com as free. Look at OMail. Tell me, come back here and tell me if you've seen any mailing system with many mailing system that can beat OMail, and I'll tell you, I will leave ONPASSIVE now and follow you. This is it. I'll tell you that. I'll assure you that there is nothing you can compare now as it stands in the market. OMail is the best mailing system you can even think of, because you've not navigated through. So looking at that, for those who are really sitting behind and they are holding their self, there is a lot you can do in the ecosystem. A lot of things. Don't sit and fold their arms and said, what can I do after I've migrated? The application is massive. You know, go to Marketplace, you will see it. Go to my wallet. go to my users, just navigate through. You will be amazed of what you see. You'll be amazed. I spend my time navigating, looking at all of those things, looking at future and said, okay, what is the unique selling point if you want to stand and say, this is better? I look at it and I say, yes, I've not seen this in this and this, and it's not like we are comparing. But if you want to look at what ONPASSIVE will put today in the market, for those who are sitting, waiting, you'll really be confused. As Sister Comfort said, those who want to go and do something, do it. But I will tell you, I will not go to any other business or look any other way except ONPASSIVE. Because what ONPASSIVE is about to provide now, this is the time for you to sit and learn it. Sit, navigate, and learn it. You'll be amazed even the usability of ONPASSIVE, the functionalities. It is just unique. You know, mail, net, trim, look at it. Even the whole ecosystem, that is your business. If you are a founder, go straight, look at everything. You know, play with it, look at your contact. You will see features that will blow your mind. And they are not just there for fancy. They are usable. They are functional. You know, you can navigate, and it's so simple, it's so sleek. You know, just I just want to leave it there. I don't know when somebody says I don't have something to do. There's a lot to do in ONPASSIVE.
There's
Lot to
much
do.
Indeed.
Write blogs. Those who are bloggers, go to blog. Write. You know, and you'll be amazed to see how many people will even come read your blogs. Forget about distractors. Those who are there just distractors because they have dodgy business and they want to draw you in, and they just can't go to platform because they are losers. We don't talk to losers. So I just want, Sister Comfort, I'm just so angry when I see people coming and they are making noise.
Right. I think on this note, I would say that if some people want to get distracted and go involved in some other new thing now, don't take people along. And guys, do not let, we are sharing. I know that everybody who is here is a great leader, because you wouldn't be spending time on this here now when you have some other thing to do. But we just want to help tell our people that they should not let people take them along when they are going the wrong direction, because the only right place is here. The only thing that you can ever own from now till the end of your life is this one we're talking about. So we just need to be wise. We are not stopping you, but choice is yours. But then listen to the two voices, make your decision. Are you following the other person on the left or the one on the right? Choice is yours. So, Andy, lastly, Collins and Anita, they've spoken a lot about our social media. And I also had a point that I thought that we should also discuss and encourage people, remind people to use our products a lot, because I've been receiving invitations on ONNET, and then I've been sending to people, have been responding, and now Collins is confessing that he has just posted a link of ours there. Pictures, you see people posting pictures. So what would you be saying about this? What would be your advice about us using our own products more regularly than any other thing, Andy?
Absolutely. The whole point is that being beta testers, as Anita pointed out, that it's important we get to play along. We get to see how things work, and we get to use them before anyone else does. Now, we've got products in the back office already in the ecosystem, as Collins mentioned. You know, ONNET. You can do so many things with ONNET that you can't do with other social media platforms. But this is a difference, guys. This is a massive difference to what's available there. This has free speech. One, you cannot cyberbully because you have to prove who you are to have an account. You can't troll or groom children, so it's safe for your kids. Yeah, and the most important thing is you don't have fake accounts. Now, what does that really mean? At the end of the day, you're not going to get bombarded with adverts about selling stuff that doesn't exist. Oh, that looks good. I'll click on that. You pay for it and it never turns up. And I've been caught out like most people. This is a social media platform that is a correction to the corruption. And anybody that is family orientated would want to use this. So if you're thinking about and using the product for yourself, you're thinking about the list of people that you can introduce this to when we have our links. Yeah. So at the moment, your list of people should be at least 500. And if it's not,
I know, Andy. I know. I understand when you tap like this. I think we need to start tapping people really, because you have exhausted every avenue, or every way, from angles from where you advise people how to get lists together. I'm just excited. I've started something new on another channel, because I did not want to bring it here. Andy, you won't believe the few people I'm talking with so far. None of them is a founder. You know what that means, right? I'm just like, oh, I think Andy needs to know this. That this is happening to me right now. I'm talking to a list of people, and all of them are not founders. I'm just like, oh God, I can't wait to just forward this link. So just go everywhere. People around you. We're just 1.4 out of how many billion in the world. So many, 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 many people still need to come to ONPASSIVE. What are
Absolutely.
you doing? Yes.
Absolutely.
So, Sister Fumi, I know that there are many ways of using our product, especially OnNet. We're hitting it on OnNet now. So far, I've created my profile. It's going. I've created already my one club out of the many, many that I'm going to create. What have you done so far from your own end using our products?
For me, I've just been using the product as in Onet. Sometimes I write things from my heart and put it there, and sometimes I just encourage people and put it there. And I think for me, some of the old businesses that I used to do, I put some of the pictures there because I'm going to be using that as well, because I love perfumes. I love to smell nice, and I do perfumes. And I know where we don't have perfumes, so I've been putting a bit of that also on there. So I've been doing that. That's what I've been doing. And then I think you should have seen my mail to you, my video mail to you as well, replying, sending video mails to Comfort, to Naomi, to Gifty, to Sister Gladys. So I've been busy doing that. Brad Collins, so expect one from me. But I
I'm
need to.
I'm going to send a very long, boring one to Auntie Lynn. Long.
So far I know what your email address is, then I am going to be sending an email to you, a video mail to you when I get on there. That's what I do. Just like Brad Collins said, that's what I do when I wake up in the morning after my prayers, everything. Then I sit down there, you know, it's like educating myself. I educate
Sure,
myself, look at
sure.
what is happening there. And then sometimes also before the night, when I retire to bed, I still go back there at least once in the morning, once in the night, and then go and, survey again and look at what is happening before I go to bed. So that's what I've been doing. And I still plan to use more and do more, you know.
Okay.
Someone
So
said someone said the products I'm bringing are not ONPASSIVE. I said, well, ONPASSIVE doesn't do health products anyway, so that's a good place to put them. Own
I
it.
know. Yeah, sure. So, Anita, let's hear from you. I don't know if you have talked about social media thing, and if you have any other thing to share your own experience using our own social or any of our free products. Choice is yours. Apart from that, we are gradually sliding into our sweetheart that is taking place in April the 22nd, 2023. So I don't know where you want to start from. Do you want to share your experience?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
just like you say with the ONET and OMail, I think I said the other week that I was talking to a few of my founders that I invited into the business, and I put it to them, look, and sometimes you do have to sort of be a bit blunt, and it's like, come on, if you haven't created your own net profile by now, how can you promote something you're not on yourself? So and more to the point, Ash really, he's very clever in the sense that he got, I know I say this every week about him being very clever, but he got 1.4 million to do this, right? You can't just go, oh, here's a platform and look how successful it is. It takes people to build it and make it successful, and that's what he's hoping we are going to do. So if founders haven't created their own profile, and if founders aren't using these things, that's what he's hoping for us to all do, so that when customers come, we've got a nice big platform ready for those customers. And when we're inviting somebody to come to there, if they're going to look for you, I mean, I said it the other week, and you're not on there, it's not a good advert, is it? You're not even on your own product,
Right.
So
I
when
know.
you get somebody, teach them, tell them, come on, send me, I say to them, send me one of your video mails. I don't care, just go, hi, whatever you want to do. Just, it takes seconds, that's all it takes, and send it to me. So I did this with somebody, as I said, and we did it in a few moments on the, she sent me one, I sent her one, tested out the speech to text, text to speech, did all that, set up the profile in ONET. And after she said, I do feel so much more confident now that when I get those links to share them. Of course, how can you sell something well, I don't even want to say sell because you're not really selling, are you? Especially free products. You're just giving a link. But of course, you're going to feel more confident about sharing a link with people if you know what you're actually sharing a link to, And of course, then people go, well, what's all this so trim about? What's so trim about? They're going to be using it. We can be using that to branded short. It's not just about short URLs. It's branded shorter URLs. So, slash whatever, with branding yourself and whatever you want to put there. And oh, that's really good, isn't it? Yes. Play.
Yeah.
So it is what you need to do, folks. People need to get in there and play around. And we keep saying it, but actually it's not about playing around. It's setting your business in place, ready for the day that you're going to be able to have links to share. So it's not about just playing. This is actually focusing now on your business, and those products are your business. Whether they're free or not, they're your business. Okay.
Exactly, exactly. While you were talking, something just came to mind. I think we need to race now. Let's give ourselves a quick short time. We will come back here and people report. We see how many people you have on your friends. How many friends you've made already on Onet, and what are you doing? Let people share. So every day when we're here, we'll create 5 minutes to discuss just that. Come every day ready to share how you're progressing on net and what new things you have learned so that you share with us here. I've seen Yasmin is saying that clubs and blogs are the best. So somebody wants to corner Yasmin and let them tell her that if you're interested in writing blogs, I'm sure Unpassive is a family. People like helping others. So apart from that, let's hit it. April the 22nd of this year is going to be hot in England, guys. Manchester, 22nd of April. All roads lead to Manchester, United Kingdom, England. So, have you bought your ticket? Have you booked your hotel? What are you still waiting for? And what is this all about? Sister Fumi, do you want to start first? Do you want to open Manchester this evening?
You open. Sorry, I was going to bring something to our attention that I saw. I don't know if you've noticed. Someone said it. I heard someone, I can't remember who was it, on one of the platforms said, if you have one ONET and you have more than one account in ONPASSIVE, you should not make so many ONETs. But what I tend to think about is, if each account is a business on its own and we're going to get links for those, how do you manage that if you just do one? You have more than one account, okay? You've only have one profile for Onet, but we are going to be getting links, and each account is a business on its own, which means each one's link is going to be different, isn't it, from the other? So how do you manage it? Because we need to clarify this, and I can see it going on one of the platforms before it becomes something that spreads wide. How do you give those people, because like Anita said, if you don't have Onet on that account, you will get link for it anyway. So, but how do you show
Okay.
someone coming in that you have Onet when you have not even used it on that?
Andy and Collins, do you want to address this, please? Is that something we can discuss here?
I think we'll leave it in private meeting.
All right. So can we discuss this on Sunday then?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, guys, all roads lead to heroes on Sunday. So
Okay.
come on,
Because
let's
it's something that
discuss.
we need to discuss there.
All right, it's
Mm,
important. So
mm.
we're noting. Let's all note it and bring it back on Sunday then. All right. So we were discussing Manchester.
Yeah.
It's still you.
Yes, Manchester, Manchester, Manchester. So I am very excited. I have bought my ticket. I have booked my hotel, just transportation. I'm trying to juggle whether to book the train, because if I book the train and they cancel and have a strike, then I'm in trouble, or just go for National Express that I know so well and they don't need to, they're not going to cancel or go on strike and I can easily get there and come back. What I want to ask for people, for those who are members already or who are brand ambassadors already, please try and bring someone that is not a founder or that is not a brand ambassador. I'm not saying they shouldn't come, but you see, this event is get towards those who don't know anything about ONPASSIVE. So if you know anybody in Manchester, like I have family in Manchester, and I've started prepping their minds well in advance. I'm even trying to throw some things in and, have some £15 ticket and then ask, those who are interested in coming to come. But because I don't want to pay for something that someone, is not going to make use of or think that is useless to them. You understand me? It's very precious. So I will advise that you target those who have interest in coming to hear, even if they're not right now. Don't pressure them into saying, oh, yes or no, on just for them to come and hear and take a look at what we have. And then that way, they can make a decisive or a well-informed decision after listening to the seminars or the webinars that we have that is going to go on there, and then asking questions while they are there as well. So I'm encouraging those that are leaders to come, but make sure you also bring those who are not brand ambassadors. I'm not saying make it a family holiday. Don't make it a family holiday, because at the end of the day, we don't want 1,000 and or 800 founders there. That means it's true. It's not geared towards founders. It's geared towards those who are going to be potential customers and potential resellers. So please do that. And me, I have members, family members in Manchester that I'm already prepping their minds, and I'm telling you some of my strategies now, which I shouldn't be saying in public.
All right.
But
So I need the mic now. You keep your privacy private. All right. So that I'll hear from Andy, because I hear that all tech pro guys will be there. Andy, the figures guy, will be there. Uh, Mr. Red Fen, the microphone guy will be there, and so on and so forth. So what is here? What are we doing on that day, Andy? What's the important
This
thing
is
that's coming?
this is the first time we can showcase really to the public our OConnect, and we can explain the various products that we've already got and those that are coming out shortly, and how they're going to be able to benefit not just individuals but businesses, no matter what size business they are, whether they're one-man bands or a couple of employees up to 100,000 employees plus. We have products for everybody. So at the end of the day, for those that are wanting to consider their own business, for instance, but don't know where to start, then this is an ideal opportunity. And for £15 to find out exactly how things work, I think that's pretty good. We're doing food for those who wish to stay for a little bit afterwards, so that's an additional amount, but excuse me. But we have a capacity of 650 in the room. Now, as I said, we will be showcasing OConnect, so that will be going live on a number of different channels globally. So we best wear our best suits. And I have to lose some weight to get mine on.
I know. Anita is already working on that since early this year, so I think she's going to be like so yes. So Anita, what else do you want to add? Let's just tell people what's the excitement all about. What else are we expecting to see in Manchester, brought to you by UK and Ireland?
I think really, I mean, obviously it's going to be absolutely lovely, as Andy's just, well, as everyone said, really, it's going to be lovely seeing other founders, of course. But you know, the thing really is they're getting it across to, as we say, people that are looking to be a reseller, you know, that just need to come along and earn a bit of part-time income or a full-time income. People that really want to be in business, but they really don't know where to start or haven't got the funding or the knowledge, you know. So many aspects that we're there to help people with, because there's obviously, as we've said there as well, there's small businesses, medium, large business. We, like Andy said, we've got something for absolutely everyone. So what we need to do is we do need to bring along people, you know, from all walks of life and from whatever they are looking for, but even just from personally, I mean, when we think about OConnect, anyone that uses Zoom, anyone that uses that or Teams or good God, I've even forgotten what this is called, whatever this one's called, but all of them, doesn't matter what one they use, if they use it, they are gonna be blown away. Come and be blown away at what's the new kid on the block, so to speak. So it's for anyone, and we just need to get people to come along and take a look. Even people that are just excited by technology are gonna absolutely love it, you know, as well. So it's open to everyone, really.
Right. Okay.
Come
So
join us.
yeah, sure. Come join us, guys. It's going to be fun. So, Collins, any last thing to add on this, please?
Yeah, it will just be massive. So it will be nice to see everyone within the UK and maybe Europe, America, wherever you are. If you can make it, please come. You know, invite others, because it's not only for the founders or the brand ambassadors, but it's for everyone. Because it's the time, as Andy said, the UK and Ireland are showcasing the ONPASSIVE, you know, and especially all connect to the world. So it's better to come and witness, because there will be great leaders there. Lord, people you will meet, you'll be amazed to see some of these people you've been watching them. Like our sister Comfort will be there. Though she always like, oh, it's now Fumi, you know, all of them will be there. So
Nobody wants to see Fumi and myself. They've seen it.
yeah. So, you know, Anita here, you know, all of them, you see great people. There are a lot, honestly, lot coming. And, you know, if we tell you people are coming from India, you know, as I said last time, for bought ticket, you know, from Central Europe, Belgium, Holland, Germany, you know, I think a lot from Canada. We had people coming from Canada. So it's just a lot all over the place. So it'll be nice to see everyone. And if you can make it, please do. It will be a very, very nice event where we can really meet each other in person. So yeah, Mr.
Yeah,
Comfort, over to
that's
you.
true. That's true, guys. Let me just close on this note that as much as we would like to have the hall filled up with 650 people, because that's how much room we've got, we would want at least 1.4 times 2 to be present, because we will be running live on All Connect. So if you can't make it to the UK, to Manchester for any reason, because of distance or any reason, get your people, your loved ones, and cast it on your large 55-inch smart TV, and let them watch by themselves and say, but what is that? How can I be part of it? Those are just the questions we want people to ask us, because we already know. We just want to go tell someone it's itchy, isn't it? So we just want to tell someone, get them in there. Back home, you cook jollof rice or something and get a drink, popcorn and stuff. Then we sit there, have a look, and get it going. People will thank you. They'll never forget what you do to them on that day, because it is going to be, oh my God. So guys, thank you. Have a wonderful evening. If Ash and his team are here tomorrow, they will meet there. If they're not there, they will meet here. Come and give us your feedback, how much you are growing on All Connect, how much you're discovering. Share with us. That's the way to go. Have a wonderful evening, team. Thank you for being there again. Bye.